Hi ladies, my name is Erin Johansson and I'm a director with 31 Gifts. I wanted to take a couple minutes today and share with you how I work my calendar. One of the biggest things that I've done to change my business in the past few years is to use my planner. Now, even though I am definitely an electronic planner person, when it comes to my business and how I focus my goals, I go to the old standby of a paper calendar. So this one I'm using currently is an ARC planner. I've used this for the past 2 years and I've really loved it, especially for the fact that I don't have to make it super thick if I don't want to. So see, it's not too bad really, the paper. This right here is an extra pocket that I can throw pens and little Post-its and things like that in. So that really does kind of thicken it, but otherwise it's really not that thick. And that's because what I can do with this planner is I can only put in a few months at a time if I want. So I like to think of my business in 90-day periods. So currently we're in September. So here's my month at a glance. I rely so much on this month at a glance. Sorry, my page is blowing because I have my fan on. To really kind of set my goals for the month. Prior to the actual month, I use washi tape, and it all has different purposes. The blue washi tape is personal things that I'm gonna do. So you'll see here it says Orlando, it's backwards. And then here, anything in green is a company event. So that says Leadership Incentive Trip. Unfortunately, that didn't work out because Hurricane Irma kind of got in our way, but that's okay. I wasn't planning on having this time to party or to do or to work my business, and now I've got that extra opportunity. The purple you'll see are for parties. You can see I have one filled out. I just write on it with a Sharpie marker. And on the 21st of September, I have Joanne scheduled at 6:30 for a home party. If I'm doing a catalog or an online only party, I use the pink chevron. And my gold, because that's extra special, that's for when I get a new recruit for her launch party. So I like to kind of color code my month so I can see what's going on. I don't put my daily things on here as far as like that I've got to go to work, if I'm going to go to the gym, things like that. I use that in my electronic planner on my phone, but I primarily use this for my month at a glance for my business. If I know I can party a day, I put that purple tape on it because those are the dates that I have open that I want to party. So when I'm at a home party or talking with a potential hostess, I can open my calendar and she knows that I'm running my business based on what do I have going on. Now, those of you that have children, maybe this gets a little fuller because you've got, your purple might not be as much because you've got things in here for your kids and sporting events and, family, in-law obligations and things like that. I don't have that, which kind of makes it nice. Those things my family events and things, if it's an all-day activity that's going to take me away, it would get blue. Otherwise, it would stay just open, and I would check my calendar if I needed to. But I do this, I don't wait till the month before. I do this further out. So you can see I've already got October set up. I've got here on October 3rd for the Better Together event that I'm hosting. I've got a vendor event on the 7th, a vendor event on the 17th. I'm planning to fill 3 events still. That means I have these pieces of tape here all on Friday nights because that's the night I like to party, ready to go. Now I use washi tape because I don't like to cross things out. If, however, I have a hostess that says, hey, can we do Thursday instead of Friday, which is also a great party night, sure, no problem. I can pick the tape up and slide it over. That way for that week, I'm gonna party on a Thursday instead of on a Friday. It's totally up to you how you choose to work your business. If you wanna have, your Saturdays free for your friends and family, you get to do that. And by setting up your calendar in advance like this, you're taking control of your business. You're not letting someone else dictate that for you, which is a huge game changer. I don't have November set up yet because I wasn't exactly sure what November was bringing. I need to still do that. So clearly, I'm a little bit behind on my 90-day goal, but I can start filling that in this week, which is on my agenda of things to do since I'm not cruising to the Bahamas right now. So I really wanted to kind of share this with you to kind of set it up to show you how am I using, a lot of times people call this calendar blocking. How am I using my calendar to block off my time for my family obligations, my, personal events, things like that I might have in life, any of my personal development trainings that I'm doing. Am I attending a training? In November, I've got to block off the 17th to the 19th, because I'll be in, I think, Tallahassee. I think it's Tallahassee, Florida, for a training for with 31. Anytime if I want to do a 31-minute call, I'd have those marked off on here. I tend to try to put on here, but I'm not always good, when we have our team leadership calls, things like that. Anything that I have to do, work my business with goes in this puppy. So that's my information. Oh, and then on the daily pages is where, let me show you where I have some done. This is empty because I was supposed to be cruising. So let me see where I have a week that's got some stuff on it to show you what I mean. And I don't really have too much, to be honest, because I don't have anything prior to September. But here's a week where I have some notes. I can fill in my daily little activities that I need to do in here for my business. Not something that's gonna, take my whole day where I need to block it out, but just my daily work actions. So in here also is where I like to put in, when am I making those pink bag follow-up calls? The past 2 nights, I've been doing follow-up texts. I give myself 40 minutes a night. By 8:30 p.m., it's my cutoff, and I'm sending text messages to all the past customers that I've had. I booked a party today because of it. So definitely keep that in mind. How are you working your calendar, and how are you using your calendar to set your goals for the upcoming months and make sure you're hitting those targets during the course of your business? Have a great day.